Everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. We got a big one tonight. You saw the title, Psy-Ops, the third installment of the Psy-Ops topic tonight. On this show. So I've been watching everybody talk about the drones in New Jersey, and oh, it's aliens. It's not aliens. Okay, I got plenty of stuff to show you. Okay, me and Storm are working from the background, and I got plenty of stuff to show you. And I got a whole folder full of stuff to show you guys tonight. This is a research show. Okay, this is not one of those that I just run it and see what happens. Nah, you got the Psy-Ops 3, and then I discovered more. Oh, what's that word? AI guided. Yeah, we're going to go over that a little bit. And we're going to cover some of the AI aspects of everything. In the beginning, there was sound check. Give me a sound check. I need to know you can hear me. Okay, I'm doing my best to be loud speaking. Give me a sound check, please. I will proceed when y'all give me a good sound check. So far, I've got a good sound check from one person behind the stage. Robot Jim is saying everybody says good sound. All right. Thank you so much. Getting rid of that. All right. Sound check is good. Now, I got really ramped up between vetted, redacted, of all places, Amy, and Wayne and Michelle. Links in the description. If you have ever, if you're here, I want you to go to the description because I have copied that thing down. And now I didn't make it a printable document. You can't do that here on YouTube. You can't have downloads, but I printed out. It's 2 whole pages of stuff, and that's before. And there are no reference. There's no friends of the show links on this thing. This is all relevant to the Psy-Ops, okay? And it's not only the nuts and bolts drone thing, right? That is covered, but it's a small part in a larger operation that the humans have nothing to do with, okay? So I'm just going to keep this handy so I can have it there so I can refer to it. But look at the description. You should be able to see it. Open up a new window to look at it if you want to. Copy paste to something that you could read easier from. I'm full up on coffee, and I've got a refill right here. Let's see. Okay, well, I don't need my phone right now. So now, Psy-Ops 3, the false flag. This is it. Now, the humans are not directly using this as a false flag. They're doing something, and I just got told, I got sent, well, I'm expecting a link that these same drones have been seen over Germany, and it was the airport where I deployed from in Germany. And that is not good, everybody. Okay. So, from a quantum standpoint, get ready because the muggles are at it. Okay. I'm not going to get political, but I will talk about humans, AI, and unfortunately guiding us as herds, right? We're getting to the point where we just have to like hold on. I hate to sound, fatalistic or okay, it's about to pop off, but it's about to pop off. And it's not going to pop off just this what we know as reality. Okay, it's popping off a lot because also in the description, the remote viewers, April, I can't remember her name right at the moment. Did I? She's one of the Starseed people, right? Elizabeth April? Is it Elizabeth April? Okay, well, even I can't. But there will be a link for April's show. Okay. Welcome to the chat room, everybody. Tim, Bob, hey, cool. Good to see you. Been a couple days, right? Lynn, Diane, Woo, and I want to talk to you too, Woo. Okay. And Samo, welcome back. All right, cool, man. Great to see you again. I'm glad you're here. And we got Aussie Tiger, Lynn. Didn't I say Lynn? Tim, Woo. Okay. We got the band back together. OB2, Rachel Andrews. She helped give me a sound check back. Got Robot Jim. Okay. Welcome back. I was talking to you before, and that's awesome. Okay, I believe that's everybody. If I didn't call your name, like dude says, got a hell of a show to do. So Monty, hey Monty. Yeah, the aliens are involved, but not with the drones. The drones are ours. Humans, not ours. I can't just get on my phone and tell it, bring me a pizza. I would love to be able to do that, but I can't do that. Aliens are involved, but not how we expect. So, all right, now I got some pictures to show you, and I got to bring them up. Okay, now drones. What they're seeing in New Jersey are drones. And I'm not going to go beat around the bush and build up to it. Shout out Wayne and Michelle. Link in the description. I think you got actually the first link. I don't remember. Wayne had a special show, and what he did a special report about 6 hours ago. I watched it. Dude, I was on the edge of my seat almost the entire time. Your energy is on point. I appreciate the tactical and the tactical thought that goes into it, into the way you present things, and you built up, and you left no room for questions of the stupid kind, right? You left healthy question area where you can't say, is it aliens? No, it's not aliens. So let me show y'all. All right, now they're drones. They're large. They're being shown as bus-sized and etc. A few years ago, Boeing made lifter drones. Okay. Now I'm kind of doing a build-up, but this is just a little history lesson. And this is what I like. Okay. This, if you look at it, that is a lifter drone, and I'm going to zoom in, right? Dressed up like an X-Wing. But look on the left and the right. Hopefully you can see, but it says Boeing Next. It is a lifter drone, and this is dressed up for Disneyland as an X-Wing. They also have TIE fighters, right? And this is in some hangar showing, look what all we have done with all this VTOL stuff. Because you got the little lifter on there on the left, you got the opposed wing helicopter on the right, and you got some kind of weird thing in the back with like all this stuff. It's cool, right? But the focus here is the Boeing Next project. Now that was a long time ago, and this is a lifting heavy cargo drone, but they use them at Disney as X-Wings and TIE fighters. So there's that. Now that's one. And Storm, you got some. Oh, I'm not ready yet, but I'm showing pictures right now. I'm kind of building up. Storm, everybody. Hi, Storm. I know he's got his mic muted right now, but it's cool. All right. So I'm not really looking at the chat too much, just to welcome everybody in, right? And because I want to get through a few things. Me and Storm are tag team in this one, right? So let me get another picture ready. And I also want to show y'all okay, now this is a kicker. This has been advertised. Thank you, Bob. Focus. Right. Bob's telling me to focus. This is showing a variable. Now, that drone I just showed you is what you call, it's fixed. It doesn't have a variable anything on it, variable speed, but nothing moves around a whole lot. There's forward and backward is variable pitch, or not variable pitch is established by less air, more air. So it goes like that. And then it goes that way. And then they ramp up and it goes that way. That is I don't know, it's kind of like fixed wing, fixed prop. I don't really understand it. But here is variable geometry drone. Now let me zoom in a little bit. These are being used by our Navy. If you will look on the wings, they have a variable pitch hinge. This is a prototype. This is not the one, but they use the same hinge and wing design. This is not it. This is from the webpage that made this, right? I called it Variable Wing Drone 1. I hope you can all see that. Now, it goes from being variable pitch like you saw to straight wing, right? And I can actually do a quick sketch. This is the easiest one ever, right? It goes from variable pitch to straight wing. Oh, wait, I screwed that up. Let me just do it this way. Yep, got it. Hooray for good old fashioned. My imagination is hitting me up, right? To straight wing. And I mean straight wing. And this is a very rough little sketch, just to get the idea across, right? Let me do this. And there you go. You see what happened there? See what happens? Let me bring up that other picture again. Okay. Now, if you compare the pitch of the wing, it's the big picture is mid transformation, and that starts it to move forward, and it is one of the most efficient. Now, this is a prototype on screen. The picture of the craft is a prototype. I'm jumping straight to the end. These lights in New Jersey, not aliens. Aliens are involved, but not that way. Okay. So now, if you look at that and you look at this is the beginning. This is the end of that transformation back and forth. Okay. There's that. So, yeah, I showed you the Boeing, the large. And let me show you another picture of a different one, right? Well, this is more of the shipped version. This is more of what they are using. What I showed you before was prototype, and this is the configuration of hover. This is the hover configuration. All right. They're saying they're seeing him. See that front nose cone? Wayne covered this extremely well And he showed that nose cone via a video on their website and on YouTube, that this nose cone, the whole thing opens up and that's your payload. And probably it can carry something too, because when you have this configuration, it moves in such a way that it's an angle and it's variable when the wings fold in and out, up and down, or you can't rightly say up and down. It's at an angle that is variable. I wish I could explain it more, but it would be visual. So there's that, right? So that, yeah, it's a transformer, but it's not transforming into a giant robot. Where does AI come in? Now, here's where AI comes in. A human can set off functions, but they cannot mind the functions while they're happening. An AI can. And that's what is happening. Those things are not remote control drones. They are AI controlled drones. They say, hello, drone GPT. Okay. They're telling it, hey, drone GPT, I need you to launch off of this pad that you're on, go fly around over here, pick up something and bring it back. Okay. And there is no pilot involved. It's being run by AI. Why run an AI? Why only fly at night? That's another point. They're only flying, you can only see them at night. Why? Well, Wayne brought up an excellent point. You show them it, you don't fly them in the day, and you do run lights at night because they are really skirting some laws. From what I know about FAA regs, right? You have to have lights, red on one side, green on the other, tail light, landing light. If you're an airplane, it's not an airplane. It's a big drone. Now they're big. Okay. That fuselage that it has is about the size of a Suburban or like a hauling van, a kind of line, whatever, you know? Okay. So, and then it's wide. After the wings go to the other the flight configuration, straight line, it's not real fast. It doesn't have to be fast. We have other jets to be fast. This is Skynet, right? This is literally Skynet. Now, as far as we know, these are unarmed, okay? And there are 2 videos that I would like to show, okay? And this is where Storm's going to help me out. The first video, now, I'm not talking about MH370, but there is a link. There is a link. All right. Now, I was talking about the control and the purpose and how they're put together and how they operate, why they look the way they look. People are taking pictures of things that they think are airplanes. They're not airplanes, they're these things, okay? And there are others. Here's one of the others. Storm, if you would roll that clip that I sent you. Yeah, this is movement only. I do not need sound. This is from Redacted. Link in the description. Used, now you see that rotation movement? You see that rotational movement around it? That's a drone. He's talking biblical stuff, wheel within a wheel, and that's not what's happening, okay? Now, you see, you had 3 moving around the craft. We're done with the redacted. Thank you, Storm. Now, bring up that other clip. Now, remember the movement, okay? You had 3 moving around a fixed craft. Ready for the next video. I want you to remember that movement around it, okay? Now, that is a drone. And what you saw was Redacted presenting it I don't need the sound from it, right? We don't need the sound. This is a visual representation, and it's a link from one to the other. Now, MH370 happened 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago. So if you could bring up Storm, if you could bring up that other video, it's a visual reference only for the way MH370 was seen on radar or an infrared or a mix of the two. I'm not really sure. Nobody knows anymore. So verbal cue given whenever you're ready, man. All right, now watch the motion of those lights around the plane, right? Right. See that red arrow? This girl is whatever, okay? I don't know. She just has a good representation of the video. See those lights moving around it? See those lights moving around it? Didn't that look like the other one? That looked like the other one. Okay, we're done with that video. Thank you, Storm. And I'm also going to show you a comparison, a direct comparison of the two, but there's no video comparison, okay? I took a still. So on the left, you have the drone, and you saw the movement moving around the center of the drone. On the right, on the blue one, you see a still that I took from another video, a big video of MH370 having those same 3 orbs around it. So MH370 was the trial. MH370 was the trial. Look at the drone, dial back to the video. You have this thing, right? You have the same technology being used. MH370 was the trial. The drone is one result. It's one piece of hardware. Okay. So that is that. That is what I would like to share there. That is a link between MH370. You know, you could say it's coincidental. It is not. But let's just say it's coincidental. All right. Now we're looking at the hardware right now. If it's coincidental, how do they come up with the same technology for 2 different applications? Right? What kind of drone is that needs the spinning thing to create a vortex around it? I own one drone. It's a Millennium Falcon, and it don't have that. Hey, Keith. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. So, I think MH370 was a trial run for that drone. Not all of them. Not all of them are being seen. Most of them are those airplane type things. Okay. The variable wing. I'm calling it variable wing. And I'm not going to go with it's aliens and they're all demons. No, they're not. It's us. That technology, however, was probably, I have no documentation, no links for it, but it was probably gotten from backwards engineering of some kind of recovered craft. Okay. The story of MH370 is amazing. Okay. And there is a link in the description to the full story. Go see it. Okay. All right. Now, moving on to that. I had my own theory. I'm going to go to that later. All right. Now, this is part of a long game, and there's a short game that plays into the long game, right? And now, up to now, we've had all humans doing this stuff. There's nothing over New Jersey. Here's what Now, link is in the description, okay? You're just going to have to go through the links. Link is in the description. The governor of New Jersey said they're not. Now, here's the information he has. He says he has no more information than it's not a public threat, but they don't know what it is. All right. What can I get from that? Listening to it, listening to what he's allowed to say. Not a public threat, says that he has been told, we're not here to hurt anybody. We're not going to do this. So don't shoot him down. People are trying to shoot him down. Don't do that. There's a reason. I'm all for us shooting down drones if they're not coming up on as identifiable. However, not this time. Okay. For real, I was about ready. I was going to head to Walmart, buy a deer rifle, and drive to New Jersey and camp up on top of a hill somewhere. I'm not going to do that now, okay? Because public safety, I get it. If you shoot something down with, now let's just go with what we know, lithium-ion batteries, but I don't think they're using those because it would take too many to make that thing work, right? It would take too heavy of a battery that we know of to make it work. However, there are nuclear batteries. We definitely don't want those crashing, okay? I'm talking, it would be a disaster if one of them went down like that. So I do not say shooting him is a good deal. No, do not shoot him down, okay? Because if they're lithium ion, those are bad enough. If they're nuclear powered, those are worse. That would be an economical. That would be an ecological disaster. Don't do it. Please don't do it. So, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure after watching everything, reading articles, that I had something I needed to look at. Oh, yeah. Hold on. But reading articles, he was supposed to send me a link. He never sent me a link. I'll talk to him later. Yeah, I'll have to talk to him later. But I believe this is us dealing with Ukraine. This is part of the Ukraine stuff, unfortunately. And what does that have to do with the quantum, the etheric, the paranormal? Because we're all in this together. We have managed, okay, not Elizabeth April, but there's another reading, Liker of Words. I don't think I have a link for her, but like I will after the show, right? Liker of Words says, in case you've noticed for the past 2 weeks, she said that for the past 2 weeks, we've noticed a big timeline type shift. A lot of the effects where things are happening, things are not happening, things are where they are, things were somewhere different, and they both make sense somehow. Time shift jumping, reality jumping. Well, we have been in the state of flux. We're still there. Okay. That was in us empaths, non-muggles, magic users, psychics, remote viewers have all noticed these things happening. Okay. We've all noticed things out of place, all of a sudden back in place. The a lot of the things that, oh, I could have swore I had my keys on me, but they're on the desk, but then they're also in my pocket when I go to look for them. What is that? Right? That is some shifting. One lady said, hey, I lost my earring. Help me look for it. And she feels her earring's gone. Her mother was with her, right? Her mother or friend or something, right? Was over there, saw the earring was gone. They looked for the earring for 30 minutes, and she reached up and she's like constantly reaching up to her ear because she wants her earring back. It's on her ear. It was never gone. It made sense. But then again, it didn't make sense. That was that was one of those separation and put back together. It's putting itself back together in the small sense. The big sense has yet to come, right? Because unfortunately, Ukraine opens up, not political, but this is concerning to all of us because we're all going to be right there in the middle of it. We're all in the middle of it right now. All right, now I'm going to say, what do we do about this? Manifest, manifest, manifest. Power where power is needed. Light where light is needed. Okay? And if you don't like who's in charge now, use the Jedi way. He needs guidance. Send him guidance. Send him the white light. Use the Jedi way. The people who need it worse, who need it the most, are the people who need to make the decisions for us. Hey, I didn't make the rules. That's just the way the universe works. And I hope all of you understand that, okay? Person who needs the most help should get the most help. Okay, hey, Samantha. Oh, okay. Now, looking at the quantum, right? So there is something about to happen. And I say, now, when we have things in our lives happen, we want to do our best to have things happen on our own terms, whether we can stop it or not. Okay. We want to be able to, if we get it, let's take something as domestic and common as registering your car. Okay. If you need to register your car, you want to take steps. And I do, to make sure the task gets done as quickly and efficiently as possible. I know it needs doing, that's out of my control. However, I can make it on time, early, or late. And there's risks involved in the being late. And we don't want to do anything to sabotage ourselves. That seems to be what most people want to do with everyday decisions, right? We want to take these things that we do and try to guide things to the best of our own, to the best outcome, right? For whatever reasons, whatever motivations, those are our those should be our motivations to do things for the least bad, the most good, with the most accomplished, right? And for me, it starts with compassion. Now, that's how the government seems to be doing things, because stuff is happening. I'm with you, R. Keith. Something's on its way. We're going to have no choice, right? And these drones in New Jersey have nothing to do with the fate of the world in the large sense. In a small sense, it's just one step. The government is trying to do things and have things come out with them on top. But unfortunately, that is not always in our best interest, okay? As not government. So they're looking at a long game, that something is about to happen and somebody's on their way, and we're going to have disclosure. But see, they're trying to create a narrative. When there is disclosure, the humans aren't going to be saying, here's what to believe. No, it's not going to be them. We're going to have to trust our own eyes. A lot of muggles' heads are going to explode at this time, okay? Now just be ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm born. Well, I am very ready. Ever since the Men in Black, I am ready. And yeah, ever since my little Men in Black experiences, I am ready. Now they're trying to steer everything the way they want it to go, and so many people are involved. I'm talking governmentally. It's Ukraine, it's the Middle East, it's Israel, it's Gaza, it's us, it's Germany. So many people are involved that I hate to say it, but somebody's trying to steer us towards World War III. That is not in anyone's best interest. Okay. I really, really hate to say that, but it seems like that's what's happening. And that's the longer game. They're trying to, the soft reset didn't work. The sick reset didn't work. That one. So now they're trying another kind of reset and they want to wipe the slate clean. That's not going to be good for anybody. We need to manifest, manifest, manifest. Okay. Keep your head about you. Do not trust mainstream media to tell you what's going on. They're saying it's Russia, it's Iran, it's this, it's that, it's not, those are our people. Actually, those are our robots. Those are our robots, okay? And what they want to do is control, and this fear stuff going through the media right now, it is to condition us, get us on the same sheet of paper, get us all believe in the same thing. It's been doing this since 2014, I believe, at least 2013. They've been trying to get us going, get us on the same sheet of paper, like two jokes, right? Jesus is coming, look busy, right? And then the aliens are coming, look busy. Okay. Oh, by the way, that's an interesting parallel right there. Jesus and the aliens. Okay. And this is not a Jesus show. This is not a religion show. Shout out to Morgue Official. You're my favorite. You're my favorite Slytherin, dude. Okay. Now the Navy is working with those guys, that link in the description, for the maker of those drones. The drones, they're in Germany right now. They're at a deployment point in Germany right now. Hold on, let me ask about that link. I'm waiting on a link to be sent to me. That way I can show y'all, okay? Or I can at least relay it to you. I'm not sure he knows how to send a link. Oh, man. But, okay. That message is sent. If you hear my phone go off, it's hopefully going to be about that link, right? Come on. Okay. The network's been weird. Probably all the electromagnetic stuff and people yanking up bandwidth. Okay. I am done talking about those drones in the big sense, because that is a tiny little part in what's going on. The big part is what's going on with the AI. Okay. That's a big part. And even that's not as big a part, but it's a bigger part than the physical drones. The AI can handle more info, not get frustrated, and not get overwhelmed. It can go and it can use all of it. Right, Sam. Okay, I'm going to start glancing over the chat, right? We're a little over halfway through, right? And if it's an invasion, it's the slowest invasion ever. Yeah, I know. It's not an invasion. It's not an invasion. It is not an invasion. You can tell them I sent you. It's not an invasion and it's not demons. I checked. Okay? Because, oh my God, that is so silly to think that anything is demons. Now, I did talk to Wayne a little bit. It's not demons directly, but demons, okay, he said demons may be possessing someone, which can happen. But that's we're not to that part yet, right? We're not to that part yet. Unless somebody comes out and says, I'm possessed by demons, you got to say they're not. They're doing it on their own, whatever they're doing. So the AI is guiding these drones, and you don't have to tell them, you don't have to steer them. They just know how to use that drone. You say go from here to there, they go from here to there. That's it. Okay. Now, I do want to bring up some Elizabeth April remote views. Okay. Link should be in the description. Yeah, there is a, okay. Let me just go through, right? I referenced my last show, Petrodynamics. They call it transwing drones. Link in the description. All right. Now I will just go through my links, right? Yes. Please read. I am not a political show, but you can't avoid it. When it's in your face, it's in your face, right? There is a YouTube short up there of drones firing. I don't know if this is real. I can't say. It's just there for reference. Please go look, right? And Money Control is one link. It starts live. Drone sightings light up night sky in New Jersey N18G. I don't know what that number means, but it is a link down there. Drone invasion, UFOs, unidentified but not a threat. That means they've been given. Now that's the governor, right? That's the governor, and that is Wayne's special report. It's in the description, special report, right? And then I started talking about Psy-Ops and bite model and tech controlling your mind and Nancy Mace. So yeah, Nancy Mace doesn't think it's aliens. She wants, just like me, she wants it to be aliens. I want it to be aliens, but we want the friendly aliens, and they're all friendly. We're the mean ones. We're the ones being crazy, right? So, yeah, they're not drones. False flag. This is part of it. Now, something else the AI is going to be doing is manipulating the situation. It's also acting as an advisor to the humans, talking about this. We need to control the people and psychology and stuff like that, right? There are psychologists involved. You scare them, you're going to think they're going to think, you scare people, they will think they need your help. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Nope, that is not the way it's supposed. That is not going to work, right? And notice I'm wearing my Star Trek Cerritos blueprint shirt because we're talking a whole lot of tech today, and not Star Trek though, but it's relevant. Drones, AI drones. Okay. AI can do the drone program simultaneously advising about how to scare people and how to create a spectacle to best use what looks like, make it look like UFOs, and then the humans can take over and tell the news to say it's aliens. Why is it UFOs and aliens? Where are these aliens coming? They're not coming from space. They're not aliens. What trips me out the most is that link from MH370 to that drone with the within wheel report. Okay. MH370 is a big jet, big jet, 239 people, right? It had 3 large area and then endothermic event. It's gone. That drone might be using a derivative technology, because I saw 3 circling around. You have to look at the video. I can show you a still all day long, but if you don't look at the videos side by side, 2 windows on the computer, MH370 satellite imagery and that drone footage, right? You put them together. No one wants to listen to me. I contacted Redacted and vetted, and I said, look, if you look at MH370 in this, and they were like, yeah, whatever. Okay, go on with your 1,000 viewers, whatever. I'm like, damn. Monty is sending a link. I will have to look at the link. Where is that link? Okay, Monty says he sent me a link. How did you send it? I don't know. Yeah. Tim is saying, dude, we're the choir. Yeah, I'm preaching to the choir. I know. I just want, I don't know. People have a hard time explaining this stuff. I'm trying to like give somebody a way to express this kind of for the muggles to understand it, because they want to be scared. Okay, let's just face it. They want to be scared. They love their fear buttons being pushed because it's a demon they know. It's a devil they know. They love to be scared. They love to be excited. They love to be shocked. I mean, so Monty, I'm looking for a link. I don't see a link anywhere. Did you email it to me? Because I can get to my email easily, but I don't see where you sent it to me, dude. I'm looking for it, but no. I don't see a link. How did you send it? Let me see if you can hear me yet. How? Where do I look to get that link? Tell me where I should look and I will go grab that link up and I will read it and review it real quick, right? I sure miss my fear glands, but I sold them to aliens. But Monty, where should I don't know. It's not in email. It's not in Facebook Messenger. Or did you send it to Twitter? I'm looking for okay. I see not from Twitter. How did you send it? I don't know where to look for this link that you're telling me. I'm not ignoring your link. And he's gone. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I'm not being a just get ready, right? Get ready. And we're looking at it's right on top of us. Okay. It's right on top of us. And we better hope they step on it as they're trying to push it out the gate quicker, because that will cause this military operation to fail. Now I will talk about the quantum side of stuff. The remote viewers like her words, Elizabeth, April, and Amy. Okay, Amy's got the vibe, even if she doesn't know how to express it. Okay, what's going on is we are changing into a new reality. Okay, it's just there's no other way to put it. When you make a decision, stuff changes from one to another, right? If you have a decision with two outcomes, you make a decision. Well, somebody made a decision, okay? And I don't know, I can't say who, but we're adjusting to the circumstances of that made decision. We're in it. We're transitioning right now. So open your minds, expect to see, like her word said, the veil is gone. The veil is not gone. The veil is extremely thin right now. The veil is extremely thin. I have a picture of, I'll do it right now. I'll do it. I don't even, just real quick. This is a really easy one. I can just keep my pen. Okay. And you have there you go. You got two realities. You are here. Okay. We're in the middle of it. The only thing keeping us from seeing both sides, okay, is our own mental filters. The muggles who are not ready for this, I mean, literally, we have to grow into this, okay? Now, both sides are a reality. We're right here. You are here. This is where we are. Open your mind, meditate. Don't go crazy. trying to get all this stuff, right? But that's where we are. The veil is all but gone. And now we're the only things keeping ourselves from seeing what's happening around us with ghosts, with spirits, with aliens. Okay. Now, I don't know why I'm able to see those guys walking around. I went tonight looking, but I think they're onto me. Like I said before, I think they're onto me, and I think they're adjusting their shimmers so I don't see them. But it's going to be hard for them to, because they're in it too. If this is a matrix reality, they're in the matrix with us on the same. It's an equal playing field as far as that goes. If reality is a simulation, they're simulated in there with us just the same. You don't have to worry about them pulling a plug, sending in Neo or whatever, right? If they're in this, if we're in a simulation, so were they. And they're in there too, right? They're in there too. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't see anything here, but I'll check Blue Sky. By the way, I'm a spy on Blue Sky. I am a sky. Okay, I will check out Blue Sky, because that is they're a political page, and there we go. I'm looking at I got it. Thank you. How many times did I have to ask you? Ah, okay. I will speak of this. Advanced Future Military Laser achieves UK first. This was published under the 22 to 24 Sunak conservative government. I don't even know what that means. Sounds British. A military laser which could boost the. You know what? I can show this. This is not Blue Sky. This is an article. Thank you, Monty. Now, this is back to Earth, y'all. Okay, just back to Earth this time. I'm going to. Oh, wait a minute. Let me. Ugh. I am this thing. I swear to gosh. All right, I just needed a new window, and that's not even the one I wanted. All right. Now, I know it's hard to read the screen, so I will just read out what we're looking at. All right, and I will take myself off so I can get y'all. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now, military laser, which could boost the UK armed forces with a greater accuracy while reducing the reliance on high-cost ammunition, has reached its next milestone. See that? That's a big frickin' laser, okay? During a trial at the MOD's Hedgeridge Range, the Dragonfire laser directed energy weapon, which it's a plasma, okay? System, they say laser. It is a laser. It's plasma. Okay. UK's first high power firing of a laser weapon against aerial targets. We've done that for 20 years over here. The range of Dragonfire is classified, but it is a line of sight weapon that can engage with any visible target. First high power firing of a laser weapon against. Okay, it's just points. And okay, you see the picture. Dragonfire, Leonardo something, and Kinetic. Oh, that's clever. Firing it for 10 seconds is the cost equivalent of using a regular heater, defined regular heater, for just an hour. Are you talking about the ceramic ones, the heavy element ones? Are you talking about what? What are you talking about? See, what does that mean? If it's the little ceramic ones, that's cheap. If it's the big one, that's kind of expensive, but whatever. Therefore, it has the potential to be a long-term, low-cost alternative to certain tasks missiles currently carry out. The cost of operating the laser is typically less than 10 pounds or 10 euros. Is it pounds? I don't know what y'all do per shot. Led by Defense Science and Technology Laboratory on behalf of the UK MOD, working with the industrial partners of MBDA, Leonardo, and Kinetic Q. Kinetic. Oh, how clever. Sounds like something I'd come up with. The milestone demonstrated, yes, the cheese factor. The milestone demonstrated the ability to engage aerial targets. Okay. I will link in the description afterwards. Let me see. Are there any cool pictures? Yeah, well, no, it's the same picture. 100 million pound joint investment by the MOD and industry. Together, the companies involved supporting highly skilled UK jobs. Okay, yeah, it's why we did this, because of all the right reasons, right? That's what they want to say. Just what we need. Another weapon. That's just what the aliens want to see. Right. So link will be in the description after the show. And thank you, Monty, for that link. I am taking a note right now. All right. So thank you, Monty, for that link. That helps move the show along, gives us more information. And yeah, thank you, MOD. I love saying that. Ever since that dude came out, I'm a former secretary of the MOD. What's his name? I don't know. He's not relevant right now. Mm. Now I'm looking at the chat. Yeah. Oh, I was behind on the vid. Yeah. Yes, you were. I was like, where's my link? Where's the link? I don't see it. Tell me about it. Are you on Twitter? Are you on this and that? I forgot about Blue Sky. Blue Sky, they're crazy. I'm spying over at Blue Sky because being independent is rough, y'all. Okay. You get pushed by both, you get pushed on all sides. So, hey, Storm, I'm going to take you off of there for the moment, just for the moment. I mean, thank you. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it. I can't do it from my end. Let's look at the chat a little while. Okay. Breathe. I hope this has been a good show for y'all. And the quantum stuff. The remote viewing, like her words, Elizabeth April. Okay. We are moving into a new reality. And I may be repeating myself, but I'm going to just wrap it up. Okay. Wrap it up into a digestible thing. We're moving into a new reality. This is the drones, even a war is a small part of it, because it started in, I believe, 2000, when we were about to get hit by a solar ejection, and somebody deflected it for us. It went around us. It was insane. You can look at that up. Okay. And from then on, it went on. I'm not going to go over the last 24 years of history. Okay. I mean, it started before 2000, but that was the one that you can look up that I can say it freaking happened. Okay. A solar ejection was headed towards us, a solar flare, and it would have cooked us. It was that heavy. It was deflected. How does that happen? Right? How does that happen? We're talking about the sun. Now, when you look in the night sky, those are all suns. How do we defend against that? It's literally a million times larger than the Earth, and it's a storm of plasma. And when a little bit of it escapes, planets like us get cooked. How does that stop? Because we have a timeline and a chain of events that we need to fulfill. We're being counted on, come one way or another, right? And it's up to us non-muggles, us people who are aware of this quantum stuff. Yeah, quantum show, it's a big buzzword, okay? But I got no better word for it. Quantum link, 0 point, whatever, okay? Manifest. Elizabeth and Liker and me and Amy and Wayne, we're all kind of on the same page. Vetted. I like vetted and redacted, but they're not very quantum, okay? So I do like them. I do recommend you follow them. However, keep your mind quantum. Don't let anyone, including me, lead you. Okay, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, and as a disclaimer, I'm not trying to get in on anybody else's show. You see, I got my own, and I'm pretty happy with it. Look at all my people following me. I love it. It's great. I don't want on nobody else's show. I'm not trying to take over. I'm trying to. I participate, right? And I'm hoping they can see my point of view when I send them a link, chat to them or something. Okay. So keep it quantum, guys. Manifest happy thoughts. Okay. Don't let your car registration lapse for too long if you can manage it, because we want to manipulate all the situations how we come out on top with the most good, the least bad, right? Even with this drone crap happening in New Jersey and the biggest one looming on us, keep it quantum. I'm going to wrap up this show. I'm glad everybody had a good time. I'm getting all kinds of compliments in there. Thank you so much, everybody. Renee, Tim, Lynn, where Aussie. Yes, Aussie says, if you're here, you're quantum. And yeah, for sure. Links are in the description. More links will be there probably tomorrow. This has been a hell of a show, guys. I ramped up, but I didn't go off the rails. Did I? Leave me a comment. How well did I do as far as staying on topic, presenting well, and not deviating too much? Because this is a solo, right? Because me and Storm, we've been talking behind the scenes, and we're thinking about doing 2 shows because I am now monetizable, right? But I haven't done anything with it, because with monetizing comes a pack of rules you got to go by. The solo, I might be able to do that here on the solo. I definitely cannot do that on the panel. So I'm thinking about starting a second show for just the panel, and this will stay the solo. So quantum solo, quantum panel, or quantum solo, quantum show panel. Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. And the quantum solo can go the monetized route. And even though I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of the featured and the special access, I don't have time for that. This is what I have time for. I can do a few things. We're talking about it. We're talking about behind the scenes. We talked about it a couple days ago. We're going to talk more. So yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliments. I no homework. No homework. Just review me, right? Give me an honest review. Did I sound like a dumbass? Did I sound like a TikTok girl? Or was I okay? Okay, was I informative? Like a ton of. I got 2 pages of description before we get to friends of the show, and that's another page and a half of stuff. But no homework. Okay. Ooh. What do we say at the end of the show? What do we say at the end of the show? Oh, I know I have a banner for this. I say pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons. Okay, thanks everybody. Amy and I are out of coffee. That can't happen, but I got plenty of creamer. That's also a red alert, but this is a yellow alert. I can fix this one. I don't have to go to the store to get another cup of coffee. Oh, this is a good thing. I'm not as yeah, I hope not. God, he just digs into the topic like he's bought into. Anyway, no, I don't care. Thanks everybody. Pushing buttons. Watch for the panel. Come on. Watch for the panel link. It will be coming up if you can come up. Thanks everybody. Pushing buttons. It's coffee time. Because we say what? Mm, 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 mm. Pushing buttons. Thanks, everybody. See you in a bit. Out of here.